Dear friends, in last class we have discussed about vector algebra. In that vector algebra, so definition of vectors and scalars and also examples and position of vectors and types of vectors and also problems. In today's class, let us discuss about addition of two vectors or addition of the vectors. Here in this ABCD is a parallelogram. Here let vector A and vector B be two vectors such that vector AB is equal to A vector and vector AC is equal to vector B, where AB and AC are two adjacent sides of a parallelogram ABCD. The vector AD represented by the diagonal. This diagonal represents the sum vector A plus vector B of the vectors A vector and B vector in magnitude and direction. This process of addition of vectors is called parallelogram law of addition of vectors. The next triangle law of addition. Triangle law of addition. Triangle law of addition. So right. Here let AB vector is equal to vector A and BC vector is equal to vector B be any two vectors. A and B be any two vectors. The vector defined by AC vector is called sum vector A plus vector B. Sum A vector plus B vector of the vectors A vector is equal to AB vector and B vector is equal to BC vector. This process of addition vectors is known as law of triangle addition or triangle law of addition. The next, properties of vector addition. Properties of vector addition. What are the properties of vector addition? So first one, for any two vectors A and B, that is vector A and vector B, for any two vectors, vector A and vector B, that is vector A plus vector B is equal to vector B plus vector A. Say commutative law. Commutative law. Vector A plus vector A place of vector B place vector C is a associative law. Associative law. Vector A plus vector B of plus vector C equals vector A plus of plus B vector plus C vector. This is a associative law. The next third one, for any vector A we have, for any vector A we have, that is vector A plus 0 vector is equal to 0 vector plus A vector is equal to A vector. So existence of additive identity. Existence of additive identity law. Additive identity law. The next fourth one, for any vector A we have, for any vector A we have vector A place of minus vector A is equal to minus A plus minus A vector plus A vector, that is equal to 0 vector. So existence of additive inverse. Existence of additive inverse. Inverse law. So these four properties of vector addition. The next concept, multiplication of a vector by a scalar. Multiplication of a vector by a scalar. So here let vector A be a given vector and lambda is a scalar. Let A vector be a given vector and lambda is a scalar. Then the product of the vector A by the scalar lambda is denoted by or is denoted as lambda A vector. Let vector A be a given vector and lambda is a scalar. Then the product of vector A by the scalar lambda is denoted by lambda vector A is called multiplication of a vector by a scalar. Here lambda A is a lambda A vector is also a vector. To the vector A, the vector lambda A vector as the direction same to that of a vector according as the magnitude of vector lambda A. That is lambda, that is magnitude of lambda times magnitude of lambda times the magnitude of the vector magnitude of lambda vector A is equal to magnitude of lambda into magnitude of vector A. For a given vector A, the vector A cap means the unit vector in the direction of vector A, that is denoted by A cap. A cap is equal to vector A dividing by magnitude of vector A. The next, components of a vector. Components of a vector. Components of a vector. So here the points A of 1 0 0, point B 0 1 0 and point C 0 0 1 on the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis respectively. Then OA magnitude, OA vector magnitude is equal to 1, comma, magnitude of OB vector is equal to 1 and also magnitude of OC vector is equal to 1. The vectors OA, OB vector and OC vector each having magnitude 1 are called unit vectors along the axes OX, OY and OZ respectively, and it is denoted by I cap, J cap and K cap, where I cap, J cap and K cap are unit vectors respectively. The position vector P, the position vector P with respect to the origin O is given by, that is OP vector or that is R vector. The position vector P with respect to the origin is given by OP vector or small r vector, that is equal to xi plus yj plus zk. These forms of any vector is called its components form. Here x, y and z are called as scalar components. X, y and z are called, that is scalar components of R, and xi cap, comma, yj cap and zk cap are called as vector components of vector R or OP vector The next, vector joining 2 points. Vector joining 2 points. Vector joining 2 points, or in terms of position vectors of the points. I cap, J cap, K cap. A, B. So here, let O be the fixed point on a plane or in space. So let A and B are any 2 points in space or on the plane with position vectors OA, that is A vector and B vector. With position vectors A vector and B vector with respect to the origin, that is OA vector is equal to vector A and OB vector is equal to vector B. Now, by triangle law of addition, we have triangle law of addition, that is OB vector is equal to OA vector plus AB vector. This is law of triangle addition. OB vector equals OA vector plus AB vector. So therefore OB vector minus OA vector is equal to AB vector. So therefore AB vector is equals OB vector minus OA vector. This is vector joining 2 points. AB vector can be written as OB vector minus OA vector. The next, concept, section formula. Section formula. P, Q, R, O. OP is vector A, OR is R vector, OQ is B vector, M here N. Here let P and Q be 2 points represented by the position vectors OP vector and OQ vectors respectively. Let R divides PQ internally such that M or Q vectors is equal to N P R vectors. That is called as equation number 1, where M and N, here M and N are positive scalars. The point R divides PQ internally in the ratio M is to N from the triangles ORQ and triangle OPR. We have RQ is equal to, from the triangles ORQ and OPR, then we have RQ is equal to, that is OQ minus OR, that is RQ is equal to OQ B vector minus OR is R vector, and triangle OPR, that is PR is equal to, so OR minus OP vector, therefore PR is equal to OR is R vector minus OP is A vector. So substitute RQ vector and PR vector in equation number 1. So therefore equation 1 becomes, so M into RQ is vector B minus R is equal to, so N into PR is vector R minus vector A, therefore M into B vector minus M into R vector is equal to N into R vector minus N into vector A. So therefore rearranging that, so minus MR or MB vector plus NA vector equals plus MR vector plus NR vector. So therefore MB vector plus NA vector is equal to R vector is common, M plus N, therefore R vector is equal to MB vector plus NA vector dividing by M plus N. Thus, or hence, the position vector of the point R, which divides PQ internally in the ratio M is to N, is given by MB vector plus NA vector dividing by M plus N. This is internally. So now similarly the position vector of the point R, Similarly, the position vector of the point R, which divides PQ externally in the ratio m is to n, is given by, that is, OR vector is equal to m into b vector minus n into a vector dividing by m minus n, or R vector is equal to m b vector minus n a vector dividing by m minus n. This is the position vector of the point R, which divides PQ, P and Q externally in the ratio m is to n, is mb vector minus na vector dividing by m minus n. Here, if R is the midpoint of PQ, R is the midpoint, R is the midpoint of PQ line segment, then m is equal to n. M is equal to n. Therefore, R thus OR vector is equal to, so vector A plus vector B dividing by 2. This is midpoint formula. So now we shall go for example 1 problems. Find the values of x and y. Find the values of x, y and z, so that the vectors vector A equals xi plus 2j plus zk, and vector B is equal to 2i plus yj plus k are equal. Find the values of x, y and z so that the vectors vector A and vector B given, these two vectors are equal. What are the values of x, y and z? Here the given two vectors are equal if and only if their corresponding components are equal. Corresponding components, x component is 2, y component is 2, z component is 1. That is, the given two vectors are equal, that is, vector A is equal to vector B. Vector A xi plus 2j plus zk is equal to 2i plus yj plus k. These two vectors are equal, so therefore x corresponding coefficient of x is 2 and y is 2 and also z is 1. So therefore x is 2, y is 2 and z is 1. Similarly, find the values of x and y so that the vectors vector A is equal to 2i plus 3j and vector b is equal to xi plus yj are equal. So find the values of x and y so that the vectors a vector is 2i plus 3j and vector b is xi plus yj are equal. These two vectors are equal. Vector a is equal to vector b, that is 2i plus 3j is equal to xi plus yj. These two vectors are equal if and only if the corresponding components are equal. That is, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. Y is equal to 3. The next example 3. So let vector A is equal to I plus 2j and vector B is equal to 2i plus j. Is magnitude of vector A is equal to magnitude of vector B, or the vectors A and B equal, or the vectors A and B are equal. Right, vector A is I plus 2j, magnitude of vector A, that is root of 1 square plus 2 square, that is equal to root of 5. Magnitude of vector B is equal to root of I coefficient is 2 square, j coefficient of 1 square, that is also root 5. Therefore, magnitude of vector A is equal to magnitude of vector B. Yes, vector A magnitude is equal to vector B magnitude, but the two vectors are not equal because their corresponding coefficients are not equal. I coefficient is 2, here I is 1, j coefficient is 2, corresponding coefficient is 1. The corresponding components are distinct. The next example 4. Example 4. Find the unit vector in the direction of vector A. Find the unit vector in the direction of vector 2i plus 3j plus k. The unit vector in the direction of vector A is given by, that is, A cap is equal to A vector dividing by magnitude of A vector. A vector is given, find A vector magnitude. A vector is equal to 2i plus 3j plus k. Therefore, magnitude of vector A is equal to root of 2 square plus 3 square plus 1 square. Therefore, magnitude of vector A is equal to root of 4 plus 9 plus 1. Therefore, magnitude of vector A is equal to root of 14. So therefore unit vector A cap is A vector by magnitude of A vector, that is equal to 2i plus 3j plus k dividing by root 14. So therefore A cap is equal to 2 by root 14 i plus 3 by root 14 i j plus 1 divided by root 14 k. Okay students, stop here. So we'll continue in next class.